Hello everyone, and hope you're all having an amazing day. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about anxiety and how I feel post-transplant. So I think that a lot of times as parents or anyone, as a loved one undergoes a transplant, it's always on the back of your mind as to how long is it going to last? Can we keep this for the rest of our individual lives, right? And I think with that comes a lot of anxiety, uncertainty, not sure how to kind of approach each different scenario to make sure and ensure that we're doing the right thing to prolong the transplant as long as possible. So with a combination of taking care of the TSC or the tuberous sclerosis complex, along with understanding what medical requirements we need to ensure that we're properly monitoring the transplant to catch any issues early on, to ensure that you're taking the most proper steps to keep yourself healthy, keep yourself going, keep yourself, whether it's eating the right things, doing the exercise, even your mind and your, overall your health of your mind, your body, just overall maintaining that proper health to ensure that, whatever you need to do, that kidney or whatever transplanted organ you have stays healthy as long as possible. So hello. If you are new to my channel, welcome back. If you are a seasoned subscriber. For those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Kathy. And on Mondays, I do videos all about fashion faves, stuff that I enjoy doing, just to keep my mind off of the second half of the week videos, which is all about TSC, which is tuberous sclerosis complex, or tumors that grow in different major organs throughout your body, and about FSGS, which is a form of kidney disease that causes damage to the glomeruli, which is the filtration of the kidney, which can lead to kidney disease, kidney failure, and or having to get dialysis or transplant. So today will be all about my oldest daughter and her transplant. So if you're interested in either or, please hit the little subscribe button. That's all you have to do, just click on that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can be notified on all of my latest videos. And please don't forget to hit the like button and comment below so you can help me with the algorithm gods and help me to continue to grow my channel. And we have hit 800 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for being so supportive of my channel. I'm super excited. This is really just so amazing, and I'm so happy that I'm able to get this message out here to you guys of what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. I did speak to my daughter's doctor, and it looks like we're going to be going with a February date to get that interview recorded so that you guys can learn a little bit more about TSC and what we go through as a family, and those other families that also go through it. So let's get started. So I think that it's safe to say that we are beyond grateful that my daughter was able to get her second kidney transplant 2 years ago. Actually, it's going on 3 years now, and August will be her 3-year mark. And we're super grateful. Like, it is like beyond exciting to finally get her to a good place. I mean, she's not perfect. She still has her issues. She still gets sick and different things. Like, she gets a lot of stomach pains, and she just goes through a lot because it's not only kidney based. She's also had a series of other surgeries that have caused her to still have pains, and she's still obviously recovering from. But she is way beyond where she was at just right before that, right? So if you've heard any of my other previous videos, I speak a lot about her journey, or Amber's journey, to getting to this point today. So with Amber, she was on dialysis for 7.5 years, going on 8 years. She struggled to even walk. Her towards the end of that journey on dialysis, she struggled to breathe. She was struggling just to maintain her health overall. She was getting really sick. Because with anyone if you know anyone that's been on dialysis, it really is something that you have to battle every day. You have to be able to sustain your health, feel, the cleaning only does so much, right? It cleans your blood, the process itself, but you still have to deal with the aftermath of that session. So it's, and when you're doing it constantly, you're literally using a machine to clean your blood or to keep your blood clean. So it really does become very tedious. You're getting all these huge nails, these huge needles being put into your arm. You're sitting in a chair for 3.5 hours, like my daughter would. I mean, there's different, and there's also based that off of who you are as an individual, whether or not you need that many sessions, or you might need more, you might need longer sessions, and you might need shorter sessions. It's all dependent on, the doctors do a series of testing. They check to see what type of cleaning will you need, how many days, how long. So you could be someone that does just 2 days a week, or you could be someone that does even more time per. It could be 3 times a week, but it could be 4 hours. So it all depends, right? So it is something that becomes very, very burdensome on your body, on your overall health, because you're constantly sitting in this chair and having this machine work your whole system. And obviously, a machine is not going to work as well as as an organ, because that machine can only do so much. Your organ keeps you healthy because it's nonstop cleaning your blood. It is a process that's constantly going through your body, where a machine is doing it 3 times a week, 3.5 hours each session. So just with that process alone, my daughter was getting sicker and sicker. It became difficult for her to breathe on her own, where she was struggling. She'd have to go to the ER. They would have to give her a blood transfusion. She even at one session needed oxygen. So there were a series of very, very scary events where it was such a struggle just to go throughout her day without getting extremely ill. So having this opportunity to get a second transplant is extremely exciting for us, because it's giving her another opportunity at just having somewhat of a normal life. She still has issues here and there, but nowhere near where she was. She also has had to get a hysterectomy. She's had to have her parathyroid, a good portion of her parathyroid removed. So a series of all these different surgeries have led her to where she is today, where she feels so much better now, where she was before to where she is now. So, but that's also, all those little surgeries have also caused other issues, where she's having stomach pains every so often, having difficulty using the bathroom, or she is extremely hot, because once your parathyroid gets removed, all of this is your temperature, your struggles to use the bathroom, all these different things, everything that is happening, and all these surgeries and all these organs being changed out. It really is just a combination of stuff. So no matter what, her body's not going to be like anyone else's, right? Like, not like mine, not like my other daughters or moms or whatever, but this is stuff that she's undergoing, having to deal with it, and she's slowly starting to feel better. So to get a little bit to my point, which is all about the anxiety and the anxiousness that I feel today, that she feels today, right? It's just the waking up and hoping that everything's going to still be okay. Making sure that when she wakes up, she feels good, she's okay. We don't want to spiral down that hole where we think, oh my God, today's the day that her kidney stops working. We don't want to get there. And I know that she has that severe anxiety, because her thing is, she's always thinking about, hey, am I going to lose my kidney? Am I going to have to go back on dialysis? Which is scary. I don't care who you are. If you are on dialysis and you finally get a kidney, your anxiety is going to rise, because your thought process is that, I've gone through all this. I've struggled all this time. I finally get my kidney, and am I going to lose it again? Am I going to lose another kidney? Am I going to have to go back on dialysis? And that's thought process is scary, because you don't want to have to sit in a chair for several hours hoping that this machine can clear your blood as just to give you a normal day. Because on every other day she'd have like one good day and then 2 bad days, or she'll have like 1 bad day and 2 good days. So it was never a consistent feeling better after dialysis. So we go back to that anxiety, which has I've seen it really really obvious now. When I look at her, I see her struggles, I see what she's dealing with, and I see how difficult it is just to to get out to drive. She's getting a little bit better here and there, but she's still having those panic attacks where she freezes up or she feels like if there's an emergency, what am I going to do? So that's her thought process whenever she gets out of the house is, what am I going to do? What am I going to do if something happens? If I get sick? Where am I going to go? How is, I don't have anyone with me. But if she just kind of takes that step back and kind of sees the scenario and the situation, I know that she will get to a better place. So, and with that takes time, right? It takes support from your doctors. It takes support from your family. She needs some kind of medication to kind of calm her down a little bit. Obviously, I don't recommend being on 20 different medications because she has enough medications to take for her transplanted kidney. There are certain ones that have helped her that she started taking at night where she can sleep a little bit better, and that adds to your anxiety and your anxiousness, which I cannot express the importance of sleep and rest. If you see that you're extremely anxious and stuff like that, kind of look at your sleep schedule as well, because that's something that was really prevalent in my situation when my daughter was really sick and I couldn't get enough rest. I saw that my anxiety went to like 100, like it went from 0 to 100 overnight, just because I was missing sleep. So it's really, really important. So I guess that whenever something tragic happens in your life or something traumatic happens in your life, it's really more dramatic than tragic here. But when something like that happens, you kind of have to take a step back and recognize that you just went through this and you're still going through it. So like I tell my daughter, don't be afraid to talk to someone, go see a therapist, or talk to a family member and a loved one if you don't want to see a therapist, but be consistent with it. Say, hey, can we talk once a week and kind of let's just figure this out. Let's just talk, and start trusting that person enough to feel that you can tell them how you're feeling, what you're dealing with. Like my daughter, she tells me certain things, but like any other kid, holds a lot of back. Though she might not realize how much I know about her and how much her life is a part of mine, right? Because a lot of our kids don't realize that. I see a lot of things that she doesn't realize. I see, and I know that she deals with a lot of stuff she doesn't want to tell me because she doesn't want to worry me or she doesn't want to stress me out so she talks a lot with her cousin, which is great, and as long as she has someone that she can trust, it makes me feel better because at least I know that she's at least talking to someone. She'll use her journal where she writes stuff down. Right now she's she's starting up her own business, which I'm really proud of. So stuff that can preoccupy her brain to keep her away from like that whole constant feeling anxious, feeling bad, feeling stressed because she thinks that something's going to happen. I tell her, I was like, just enjoy your day, enjoy your life right now, take it day at a time. If we continue to push forward, stay on track with your medication, stay on track with your medical visits and your doctor visits. Let her know if you feel off, and she's really good at that. Like if she feels off, if something's like she doesn't feel normal, if her test goes, her blood work comes back a little off, she's quick to call her social worker. Hey, by the way, this is what's going on, and they'll tell her, calm down. They'll always start with that, calm down, everything's okay, this is normal. So she does recognize that stuff, and she's really good with it, and I'm always I am really proud of her and where she's at and how she continues to grow and how she's really going after just, doing something with her life and her world, and really excited for her. But like I said, it's not easy. Definitely being a mom of a transplanted kidney kid is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Being the one that got the transplant is even less easy. So we've gotten our stresses. We've gone through a lot, but I am happy that she now has her kidney. I am taking it day by day. I have learned to just kind of take it easy, relax, and understand that there are going to be struggles. We're gonna have struggles all our life, but if we continue to keep an open mind, continue to follow the process, continue to understand what we need to do to keep her healthy, to make sure that we reduce her anxiety as much as possible, make sure she gets her rest. It's definitely, it's a journey, but we're getting there, and we're getting better at it every day, not every other day, every day. We get better at it. We become more knowledgeable. We become more understanding and patient, and definitely feel a lot better where we are today versus where we were 3 years ago. Okay, guys, thank you so much again for taking the time out to check out my video. I hope, again, you're all having an amazing day, or had an amazing day, depending on your time zone. Please don't forget to hit the like button and comment below. Let me know what you think of my video today, or if you are dealing with this or some type of situation that was very dramatic, and how did you overcome it? So thank you again, and please don't forget to focus through and evolve.